Hi guys, JesterArke back again in Empyrion Galactic Survival. Okay, so I went out for the night and did some resource gathering. Basically, main things I'm after, I found some cobalt, but yeah, main things I'm after are these plants for the fiber and the aloe vera. Basically, fiber and aloe vera we can combine to make bandages, essentially. The other thing I decided to go out and do is hunt some raptors. Now, you see this guy here is actually attacking us. These ones are the night raptors. Basically, he would have spawned during the night. Yeah, he would have spawned during the night and basically just still running around. Or raptor knights. You can see we've managed to pick up a fair bit of raw meat, which is good because we're not actually going to cook all of it. We need some of it to rot. Or we need food in general to rot. And I'll show you guys why when we get back to our base. I'll just stop and grab a few more fibers along the way. Fiber is used for a few things, so... we need some corn dogs because we're getting hungry. And these big bulby things. The textured plants. I really hope they change that name eventually. Did I hear a spider? I don't know, but let's grab this corn dog while we can. You'll see I've taken a bit of damage. While I was off gallivanting around, I ran into a few drones here and there. Nothing major though. Oh yeah, definitely had something. As I've said, not everything is friendly. Booyah. Okay, that's one of the plant monsters. These guys are great for dropping seeds and spoiled food, which we needed. We are also out of room. Phooey. Get rid of that, so I can get way more of them later. Okay, let's get back to base, because we haven't got room to carry anything else. You guys are getting awfully close to the entrance. Or isn't it? No, actually you're in the exact same spot. Never mind. Mentioned last episode that we needed some light, so I've put a couple down. Well, that was unexpected. I'll have to block that hole up. Actually, that should be easy enough to do. Let's grab this. I will have to remove that light for what I want to do. That's right. That should be it. If you've got a place that you can't quite reach, hit F5 and it will activate your little drone. It is a pain in the backside to steer. Yep. Come on. And it is only a short range drone, so if you go too far, it'll sort of go nope and come back. There we go. Now there is a reason I've done that. I want this to be its own separate little roomy thing, I guess. One thing I will do as well. No, I can't. Never mind. Not doing squat. So first things first, we're going to go to this cargo box. And we're going to spread some of this meat out, because as I said, we do want some of it to rot. Same with some of this aloe vera. Okay, that should do the job. Offload a bunch of this. There you go. As I said, I found some cobalt. And then we've got this area that I started working on during the night. You can see up there where the hole was that we've blocked off. Over here. That will go off, so will that, and actually no, we'll keep that back out. We want that for now. Let's go to the food processor. Dump all of that in there for now. Oh crap, we didn't grab the stuff out of here earlier. We want... Actually, while we're here, we're going to build one growing light. Lovely. Now let's get all the sprouts. Sugar cane. I'll grab the teeth. Grab the thorns. The seaweed can stay in there. Growth light. We start off with a couple of growing plots. We'll grab them. Now that should be all we need from there for now. Actually, no, it's not. My bad. Should be a couple of bottles of water. Okay, the first things that I like to plant are durian and corn sprouts. You're only going to start off with 2 growing plots. Ah, crap. Actually, I should be putting... Anyway. Let's go over here. You can see the bandages. 1 fiber and 1 aloe vera will make 1 bandage. So we've got 10 aloe vera. Let's make 10 bandages. We'll make 7 salami for now. Okay, to make more growing plots, we need steel plates and nutrient solutions. Nutrient solutions require a whole bunch of stuff. Essentially, it's why we want the rotten food. We need it for that. Okay, well, that's doing its thing. So I've got 2 3x3 areas that I've left unfloored. I'm going to put both of these here for the time being. We've only got the 2 plots. And then you need the growing lights. Growing lights need to be a certain height above. It needs to be, I think, a gap of 2. We'll move it in 2. That will cover that whole 3x3 area. So we'll do the same over on this side. And see where the light hits. So basically this whole area and the same over on that side, we will eventually fill up with the little growing plot doodads. And there we go. We've planted corn and we've planted durian. The reason I choose those to begin with. We come back over here. You could have pumpkin as well. Pumpkin or corn, basically. Yeah, you can make popcorn, which has a longer perish time than the pumpkin, which is why I tend to go for it. And the durian, which allows you to make space fries. Okay, next up in our what we're doing, I'm going to come over here and, well, make an assault rifle. The assault rifle takes the 58mm, but we're going to make some 30 because we need to put this cannon turret in. Now these produce 50 bullets at a time. I'm going to queue up 50 of them. And then we'll queue up a bunch of these as well. These only make 25 at a time. Now, it's very much a case of, you know, setting this up however you want to, really. I don't know, I sort of want to put the turret over here. Obviously, there's a whole lot of stuff that's going to be in the way. Because it's got to be attached to the base. Well, we could make it its own base, but that's going to require a whole bunch of resources that I can't be bothered working on at the moment. So let's just do this. Actually, I'm going to activate that for reasons. I want this to come straight out the middle, essentially. You know, this won't take too long, theoretically. Now we just need the rough line out for now. Okay, grab the filler and flattening tool again. Come on. Down you come. Lovely. Now let's grab our blocky things, and as I said, it is going to come straight out of the middle. Now once again, this can be sort of as complex or as not as you want it. I like the idea of putting this up fairly high, but that's just me. And we are going to put an elevator leading up to the gunnery platform. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are going to have to fix that up. Can't have this whole weird hanging block thing happening. I'm not a fan. There we go. That's enough to fix it. Incidentally, if you do want different shaped blocks as well, just right click and then you can select what shape you want the block to be. For the time being, we'll just stick to the square ones. Okay, now the turrets do need a 3x3. Well, they take up a 3x3 space. Obviously, we're not putting a 3x3 directly in. Actually, and I did stuff that up as well, I think. No, that's good. Lovely. Yep, there. Elevator will live right here. But we're not going to put that entirely blocky. Hang on. Get up in the... Do that! Thank you. Okay, we need a ammo box. you know, for ammo. Use the drone. Ew, wobbly. Okay. Let's quickly race back in. We need some elevators. Okay, we'll turn that off for a sec. Oops. Yeah. There we go, you can see our plants are already starting to grow. The little bulbs turned into a little stalky thing. Take a look at this. There are some pretty great, pretty cool things to build. The canned vegetables. Actually, we need some food, crud. Three should do. Alright, yeah, canned vegetables. Perish times 350. Canned meat 350. We'll get around to building all of, or making all that sort of stuff down the track. Yeah, we did have some more salami made. Oops. There we go. We can make a version of that cloning station as well that works. To heal us. Actually, let's take a look quickly there. We're level 9. I really want the tier 2 projectile pistol. I will unlock these, though I won't use them yet. As I said, yeah, the drill, we need some resources that we can't get on this planet. Okay, the oxygen hydrogen generator works the same way as the oxygen generator, but it will also produce cylinders of hydrogen which can be turned into the fuel packs. Hydrogen fuel packs don't work as well. So you can see the Promethium, fuel value of 30, fuel value of 15. That being said though, you don't have to mine to get that. What was the other thing I was looking for? I don't remember. Maybe there wasn't another thing I was looking for, I was just looking. I don't know, that sounds like something I'd probably do. What the? Oh, you're still making them. Yeah, we can turn that off for now. Pfft. I just got really confused because the game hung for a second. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm putting you in there. Actually, let's grab a bunch of those concrete blocks out. And we should probably set a bunch more to make. You do churn through them pretty fast, so... Where's that food going? Slowly rotting away. Okay, we are not going to put the ammunition in that just yet. We'll probably put it look at putting another roller door on here later too. Same as we did in the base. Okay, I mentioned that we need a 3x3 area to place these. So I'm going to expand the platform up here as well. Okay, so what do we got? 1, 2, 3. Space in the middle. Yeah, that should do. So, I mean, we can put one here. One here. Yeah. Well and truly overkill at the moment. We're not going to need nearly that many. But, you know, just in case we decide to later down the track. Turn off the symmetry plane because we don't need it for the time being. And there we go. We've got our first turret in place. Now, I'm going to select P to go to the control panel. We're going to select the turret. And we really only want it to attack aliens, which will be the drones in this case. If we had it selected on prey and predators and all that other sort of jazz, what would end up happening is we'd waste all of our ammo. Speaking of, let's bung all that in the box. Seems like a lot, but you can chew through it really fast. We'll also equip the assault rifle. Actually, let's move a few of these around. Yeah, there we go. We'll reload that. So it's good. Ooh. Yay, drones on the way. Wonderful. So this has got a 25 round clip, a considerably longer effective range, and it also does have a scope. The tier 2 pistol also comes with a scope, which is kind of cool. Now, just to speed things up a bit, because this is going to have to do it anyway, you can get in and take control of the turret. While we're here, we might as well reload. So 300 rounds to a clip. Now they should come from roughly that away. Sploosh. You don't want that exposed, obviously. So let's fill in some spaces. Done. If we really wanted to as well, obviously we could completely enclose this walkway. We may end up doing that down the track, but it's not really overly necessary right at this exact moment. Let's come down here. Rest those elevators away for now. There was another thing. Aha. Okay. We're going to go and replace that water generator that we've got out there while we're waiting for the enemy drones to make an appearance. So you can see there's our, our oxygen generator. Now, we could individually grab everything out, which is slow and boring. Or we can just pick it up and raid the box that it leaves behind. Oops. No, 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 no. Thank you. You just, why? Why did I just get pushed? No pushing. Okay, so this one's green. There we go. And she's powered up. Time to grab our little weapony doodads out and get up there to our turret. Now we could manually try and shoot these guys down, but there's no real need for me to. There we go. Actually, let's go for this one. Oh, lag monsters. Lovely. Now you gotta be careful because every now and then these will for some reason just instantly drop down into the ground and you can't retrieve their innards. There we go. So that made uber short work of the drone. And then we shut down the other one. Can we? Yes! Ha! The early in game, I mean, one is more than enough to last you for a while. Okay, now 30 water jugs. But what do we do with water jugs? Let's turn on, yeah, cool. I'm glad you asked. I will show you what we do with water jugs. Yes, I know you didn't ask, but I'm pretending you did. Shush. So if we bring the water jugs over to the food processor, bang, they go in there, and then they turn into purified water. Takes one water jug to make one purified water. We got 28 in there. That's a bit of overkill. I know, 10 at a time they make. Lovely, even better. Let's dump some of the O2 bottles in there. Basically, we can use the O2 bottles to fill these up, as such, but we can also use them to make these little small O2 bottles. The small O2 bottles are just sort of on the go, allows you to recharge your oxygen. What am I doing? They can go in there. We don't need the straight up oxygen generator for now. And these bits and bobs. Go in there. Lovely. Don't need all the fuel. Actually, we will grab those fuel packs just quickly. So, we've used 4 fuel tanks, or 5 technically, since we started the base. We will eventually replace those with large tanks, which will make things, well, make it all last a lot longer. Okay, dokily. Different food does take different lengths of time to spoil, to grow, you know, as you would expect in the real food. Yeah, definitely gonna have to put some rollers on this. I think. Look at us, all weapony and stuff. Anyway, guys, I think that's pretty much where we're gonna finish off this episode. Yeah. what is this? The third episode, and we've got essentially got our base set up to the point where it's defendable. We're generating our own food, generating our own fuel. We no longer have to mine fuel. The Promethium does still work better though. And yeah, I don't know. But for the right now, we're going to get going. In the next episode, we'll probably look at expanding. Well, no, probably about it. I'm going to do some digging now. We're going to look at expanding our base, and we're going to look. Oh, look, we're going to start working towards making our first vehicle, just so we can start zipping around a bit better than we can on the bike. But for the right now, this is JesterArke, and this is Empyrion Galactic Survival. Please feel free to hit the buttons of appreciation and whatnot down the bottom. As always, thank you for watching. Please leave some comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.